Okay, final question. This is from someone called Anonymous. So, do you think knowledge about the brain will change how people deal with pain, or could any contemporary explanation that satisfies the patient's concern be equally relevant?
Outstanding. Okay, so I can either think that knowledge about the brain will change how people deal with pain. I think that's true. Could any contemporary explanation, so I'm taking that to mean an explanation that is sound based on our current understanding of systems, of science, like it's a scientifically based explanation,
Yep.
Satisfies the patient's concerns. I think that could be, a good thing to do as well. Yeah, I think so. But we don't have empirical data.
So would you say that it's more about, maybe for the patient, it might be more about the concerns than the actual knowledge, as long as that knowledge is coherent with existing and developing science?
Cool. Oh, this is cool conversation, right? So do I think it's more about the concerns? I think ultimately it is. I think ultimately we are in the behaviour change game. And my own journey, and I've spoken about that here, about feeling like my ignorance and naivety has been unhelpful in some ways, and that has probably seen me attribute a greater weighting to the effect of the knowledge than belonged, and my own expression of my understanding of pain sciences and its clinical implementation reflects that now, I think. But so I think we just need to, I come back to those four things, right? That if we are committed to respecting the person in front of us, and by that I mean truly respecting them and their capacity to think and their value as a human and the reality of the lived experience, all that, we are kind and we have a deep understanding of biological systems and as contemporary as we can about pain, then for me, everything else looks after itself. So whether we end up conveying that deep understanding or not is not the critical factor, in my view. The critical factor is that whatever we do is consistent with those three sectors.
Yep. And might want to just say, if anybody just came in at the last minute, we're talking about chronic pain here. We're not talking about, cancer or broken bone for that sake. The pain of a broken bone perhaps, but not pathologies. So we're talking about being in pain, right?